Welcome to the Property Show. Buying property shouldn't be harder than finding it when you're ready. Here at the Property Show, we fill in the gap and make home hunting the most exciting part of the journey through our signature bus tour.
Anytime there is a tour, please come. You'll see very many different apartments. You'll have a wide variety to choose from and you'll get the best house that you want. So come for the tour.
On today's episode, journey with us on hotspots visited during the just concluded bus tour and a bonus on legal and financial expert insights. Our social media platforms are open for discussions on the property spectrum. As always, there is something for everyone. Why the bus tour? First, they provide an opportunity to see upcoming neighborhoods. Second, you get financial and legal expertise to unravel hidden charges and other fine lines you'll find in a letter of offer. You also have an opportunity to get a one-on-one chat with developers. Finally, networking. And as they say, knowledge is power. And that's what you get from our signature bus tour. We kick off with Brick Apartments, the top choice for a family. This development is spaciously built and makes it convenient to enjoy daily life in luxury. Let's take a look.
Brick Apartment is located off Owings Kodek Road, Nairobi. This property boasts of state-of-the-art finishes and consists of 3 and 4 all-en-suite bedrooms. This development is strategically located less than 10 kilometers from Nairobi CBD. Accommodation features include spacious lounge cum dining area, guest cloakroom, open-plan kitchen, granite countertops, pantry area, 3 and 4 all-en-suite bedrooms, master bedroom opening to a balcony, bathtub in master bedroom, spacious wardrobes, DSQ. Salient features include 24-hour security guard, surveillance cameras, high-speed lifts, borehole, backup generator, gym, swimming pool, and internet connection.
Our second stop took us to Liza Heights, offering luxurious living at affordable prices. Let's have a look.
Liza Heights are 2-bedroom apartments located in Kinoo off Naivasha Road. Being only 200 meters from the main road, this development is easily accessible. They offer affordable, luxurious living and are suitable for the middle-class family. The development is 10 minutes drive from Westlands Shopping Center. Accommodation features include living area cum dining area, guest cloakroom, separate kitchen, ample kitchen storage, 2 bedrooms, master ensuite. Salient features include perimeter wall, ample resident and visitor parking, Cabro paved, borehole water, standby generator, and solar water heating.
We also visited Vin Heights Apartments, simply described as the perfect place for urban lifestyle living, with all the amenities you'd need in a home. Let's have a look.
Alex Apartments. Located at Dogoreti off Kikuyu Road, this development comprises of 28 modern 2- and 3-bedroom apartment units. With their strategic location just 100 meters off Kikuyu Road, the apartments are easily accessible. There is also easy access to Nairobi CBD and Westlands using Naivasha Road and the airport using the Southern Bypass. Accommodation features include spacious lounge cum dining area, guest cloakroom, modern fitted kitchen with granite tops, adjoining pantry, separate doby area, master ensuite, 2- and 3-bedroom, built-in wardrobes.
Our final stop on this route was Bridgeview Apartments, located in a relaxing spot, complete with must-have amenities. What more does this development have? Let's find out together.
Bridgeview Park Apartments are located off Nairobi-Naivasha Highway near Uthiru. This development is a gated community consisting of 2 phases. It comprises of 30 3-bedroom units and 10 2-bedroom units. Accommodation features include spacious lounge opening to a balcony, dining area, modern kitchen, guest cloakroom, 2- and 3 bedrooms, master ensuite, laundry area. Salient features include perimeter wall with electric fence, car park for each unit, cabro paved, CCTV surveillance, main water supply and borehole, and cable TV connections. There is easy access to Westlands Shopping Centre where malls, shopping and banking facilities are available. The development's location is in close proximity to educational institutions like the Aga Khan Primary and Secondary Schools, Consolata and Westlands Primary School. Hospitals near the apartments include the Aga Khan University Hospital and Gertrude's Children's Hospital.
Let's get some insights on contractual obligations from our experts.
The red flags to look for when buying property, I'd say 1, do the on-site visit. Go to the site, visit it, see what's going on to the development. 2, you need to do a proper search on that property. Often you find signs of for sale on land, and then you just go and deal with them verbal. That's something you need to look out for. Make sure that any agreement, any documentation, any agreement that you have with the vendor is documented. And you can keep a track of the documentation. And you need to also realize that once you sign the agreement for sale, that is not your title. An agreement for sale is not your title. It's just a contract between 2 parties expressing interest in buying property or selling property. So you need to realize that. 4th, you need to realize that when you're paying for anything, make sure you have a receipt. You have a record to show what payments you've done. And if you're buying property from a company, make sure you do a proper search on the company, that it's legit, it's actually registered. And if you're going to be represented by an advocate, make sure that these advocates are actually recognized by the Law Society of Kenya. They actually have a practicing certificate. Make sure you do not deal with quacks. And if you're going to buy a property that has been charged, make sure that in the agreement for sale that there is a provision to discharge the property and then for the property to be transferred to you. You don't really necessarily have to buy a property that has been completely discharged when you're buying. Because, for example, a developer, when they're developing such a property, may have sought financing, right? So when you're buying an apartment, you may get a partial discharge over that apartment later on. But it must be listed in the completion documents that once you finish paying my money, these are the documents I will need. I'll need the copy of the title, which reflects your title, which has already been reflecting as well on the mother title. You need a copy of that. You'll need your partial discharge over your apartment, because I mean, you don't want to buy property which has been charged and have to pay up, right? You need to have that partially discharged title. You need to have your title itself, the sublease, and you need to have the consents, the rates and rent clearances. Make sure they have been duly paid up for to date, and make sure that if you require a certificate of practical completion, you also need to get that. If it's registered site plans and floor plans, it's also listed there. So these are the red flags to look out for. Don't just sign an agreement for sale and assume that you have title over this property.
What experience do you get while on the bus tour? Let's find out.
Some of the evolving trends that I've noted are the interior decor. It's been done on another level. It's better, it's more beautiful, yeah, and I actually like that. What I would tell those people hoping to invest in the property market and have not yet gone for a bus tour is to invite them to come and join the bus tour. It has so much information. You meet people that you can be able to interact with. You get information even from financiers that maybe you didn't know, or even if you did, they'll still assist you on another level.
I'm actually looking for a family house, preferably 4-bedroom house. So far I can say it's been incentive, it's been good, and there are a lot of properties and a lot of choices to choose from. And I hope by the end of the tour I would have some few options that I can look at before I settle down on what I'm going to pick. My message to those people who have never been to the bus tour is they should come and try it. It's a very good thing because you get to explore the whole city as opposed to doing it yourself, because sometimes you might never know the right properties and where they are, and even the logistics part of it is very difficult. But for this one, the tour is very organized. You have properties that are already singled out for you to visit, and there is a lot of time saving and it's cost efficient, because even on the costs there is also food and refreshment.
We all know buying a home is a very emotional process. Allowing those emotions to get the best of us can be very costly. At First Avenue, we'll guide you on the do's and don'ts of buying property before signing the dotted line. Next, let's join Telkom unveiling T-Cash mobile money designed to simplify life.
About 20 years ago, Kenya's telecommunication infrastructure was rudimentary. We only had 300,000 landlines, and mobile phone had just started. You might remember this Motorola. It was called the L7089 time port. It had two functions, voice and text. It had no internet, no social media, and definitely no mobile money. Today, the mobile phone has evolved. It's faster, it's smarter. We use it in many tasks of our everyday life. According to the CS statistics, the latest one, in Kenya we have 28 million mobile money accounts. In the latest quarters, these mobile money accounts made 537 million transactions for a value of 1.65 trillion Kenya shillings. So, needless to say that mobile phones have become a significant tool of convenience, a way to move money in a financial system, make payments, customer deposits, and lend money. For the mobile phone, financial services continue to transform our economy, enabling better accessibility, affordability, and convenience of the service. Mobile money has become an essential tool of the financial service sector. Our strategy is simple. We will focus on three things and only three things: value, reliability and security, and convenience. We will start off with the fundamentals based on our client feedback and progressively move into a whole suite of new solutions. The entry into mobile financial services for Telkom is a strategic move to better utilize our infrastructure, provide customer value on current services, while aligning to future market developments. We're also aware that there's a lot to be done. We're committing to working with our clients and partners to achieve our goal of telecommunications company that contributes to the socio-economic growth of Kenya. On behalf of Telkom, I thank you all for the participation and support for this journey. Above all, we are grateful to the government of Kenya for enabling us thus far, the Central Bank of Kenya, the Communication Authority, and the Ministry of ICT for being enablers.
Today is a significant moment in Kenya's telco sector as we witness the launch of Telkom Mobile Financial Services, T-Cash, and also take stock of our collective progress and accomplishments in the mobile money ecosystem over the past decade. First, I would like to congratulate Telkom for this milestone that will offer innovative solutions to mobile subscribers through mobile financial services. This is an affirmation to the world that Kenya, as an acclaimed home of mobile money revolution, continues to re-engineer. We take pride in that our athletic champions who have brought us global fame, mobile money has also earned us distinct global recognition because of the innovation, aptitude displayed by our mobile financial sector that has impacted our society positively.
You too can experience a hassle-free, convenient way of sending and making mobile payments only with Telkom. We are taking a short break. When we return, we continue with hotspots visited during the signature bus tour. We'll be right back.
T-Cash is here. The faster, simpler way to send and receive money, make payments, and buy goods and services. It's time your money moves like you. Visit a T-Cash agent and register today. Telkom, moving with you.
Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. Let's see other properties visited on the Mombasa Road routes. If you're looking looking for comfortable living, Best Homes has got you covered. Let's get a glimpse.
Best Homes Apartments is located in Syokimau along Longview Access Road, 300 meters off Mombasa Road. This exquisite development consists of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments with state-of-the-art finishes. Accommodation features include spacious lounge cum dining area with balcony, modern fixed kitchen, pantry, dobe area, 2 and 3 bedroom ensuite. Salient features include perimeter wall with electric fence, guardhouse, ample parking, borehole, adequate water storage facilities, solar water heater, CCTV cameras, and standby generator. The development is in close proximity to Gateway Mall and Aga Khan University Medical Center. Schools in close proximity include Zuwena International School, Almasi School, and Machakos University.
Mombasa Road has a lot to offer. Our next stop was Karibu Homes, who take pride in offering better homes for a better life. Let's take a look.
Karibu Homes is located on the banks of Athi River, just 1 kilometer from Mombasa Road, in an attractive yet serene setting by the river, just 25 minutes from Nairobi's Nyayo Stadium. The Athi homes have standard finishes with common features including open-plan living room and dining area, steel casement windows and brass curtain fittings, kitchen with inbuilt cupboards and an adjacent utility area with dobe sink, master bedroom ensuite and other bedrooms share a tiled bathroom, built-in wardrobes and enhanced finishes. The Tana homes have superior finishes with common features such as attractive open-plan living and dining room, kitchen and utility area, ceramic tile floors, steel casement windows and master bedroom ensuite, separate shared tiled bathroom and shower, built-in wardrobes and enhanced finishes.
Lukenya Hills Park is a project committed to providing quality homes at affordable prices. Check it out.
Lukenya Hills is a gated community located in a serene area in Athi River on Mutongoni Road. This development is designed to offer a modern and comfortable living away from the city life and is accessible via Mombasa Road. Lukenya Hills is situated 27 kilometers from Nairobi CBD. Accommodation features include lounge and dining area, separate fitted kitchen, guest cloakroom, 3 bedrooms, master bedroom ensuite, built-in wardrobes. Salient features include perimeter wall, Cabro-paved internal roads, borehole water, carport shade, standby generator. For shopping and other amenities, Gateway Mall is a few minutes drive from the development. Syokimau Township is also a short distance away where a wide variety of social amenities are available. The Syokimau railway station is also a short drive from the development.
Another development we visited along Mombasa Road that offers value for money is Mavoko Park. This project gives you everything you need in a home, from location to the amenities required.
Mavoko Park is located in Syokimau off Community Road, 20 kilometers from Nairobi CBD and 11 kilometers from Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Accommodation includes spacious living room and dining room, fitted kitchen with detached pantry, spacious ensuite master bedroom with walk-in closet, common bathroom with shower, family room, balcony, and doby area with provisions for washing machine.
The whole property has a mother title, but the houses have at least 99 years. But so far we have about 65 left. Phase 1 is sold out. Now we are selling phase 2.
Our final stop on this route took us to Amani Ridge, tastefully designed spacious apartments. This project is under construction, making it an ideal investment to book your unit today.
Amani Ridge is an impeccable modern development in a desirable prime location of Syokimau, with a master layout plan to give you that easy and luxurious living. These apartments are setting new standards for the middle classes while offering the best in class amenities with its excellent spacing and beautiful architectural design. Amani Ridge lies in a 1,365 square feet area with spacious 3-bedroom apartments plus ADSQ. Accommodation includes generously sized living area, spacious dining room, open-plan kitchen, floor-to-ceiling cupboards, huge windows and a balcony, and all bedrooms are en suite.
Doing your homework before buying any property is mandatory in this sector. The expert segment brings out things you need to consider before and during your property purchase.
It's very important to be able to communicate with your bank and the people you are looking for financing with. Immediately you start looking for a property. The reason why is because we'll be able to advise you even the kind of properties you can be able to go for, and the ones that are likely even to complete faster, because sometimes you'll buy a property that's off plan and some will take even like 2 years to finish. Well, you could buy also a property, we could recommend you on a property which we know within a year it's going to be complete. So we say immediately you identify a house or you have that interest of taking up a mortgage, please you need to see your financial consultant to advise you on that, and you're welcome to Stanbic Bank to give you that solution. What you should look for is a bank that is willing to give you the associated cost upfront, so that you're able to know when you take up a mortgage, how much will it cost you in terms of the interest rate, how much will it cost you in terms of facilitation fee, how much will it cost you. They'll give you a rough estimate how it will cost you on the valuation on all associated costs. So it's very important to look for a bank that will give you all that information upfront. And of course for Stanbic we do that.
Coming on our signature bus tour is an experience. Let's hear from some of the participants.
I chose this route because I've seen it on the show before. I've seen very beautiful houses on this route, so I said I have to check them out for myself. I mean, this is the best way you can find a house, because if you are to do it by yourself, you won't have a lawyer to advise you or someone from the bank to help you. This is very convenient, it's well organized, and in one day you can actually see 8 properties.
The bus tour benefits me as a potential buyer because it exposes me to different kind of houses. If it's not for the bus tour, I wouldn't have known that this apartment exists here. So it opens doors to areas where we could not reach as an individual. If you're looking for property, you should come to the bus tour like yesterday because you are missing so much. Anytime there is a tour, please come. You'll see very many different apartments. You'll have a wide variety to choose from and you'll get the best house that you want. So come for the tour.
Don't miss out on a chance to view some of the best properties the market has to offer during our next signature bus tour. Register today. Keeping the kitchen tidy and clean can be a constant challenge. Next, tips on kitchen hygiene.
Today we are going to show you how we normally do commercial kitchen cleaning, as well as giving you tips on how to do it on your own at home. Come with me as we get to do the commercial kitchen cleaning. First thing we ensure is that you have at least running water in tap. Even if there is no running water, we can always ask the client if they have water in a tank or have water in buckets. We need to have an oven cleaner, and this is for cleaning ovens in the kitchen. We need to have a disinfectant. This is used as a last component after doing the cleaning. We have brushes. These brushes are used to clean the grouts, the walls, or maybe the floor, the grouts are in between the tiles. Degreaser is one of the most important components that we use, or detergent we use. Reason being, in the kitchen, we know we keep cooking and there's all the unfavor that keeps flying. So both in the kitchen cabinets and on the floor and the walls, there's always oil particles, and this degreaser is what works magic to break the oil particles into water. We use soap. This is just multi-purpose soap. This is thinner, and thinner is to remove paint marks on windows when you're cleaning the windows. This is a window cleaner. It's normally used to clean the window glasses. Then we have scoring pads of different types, several of them, and different towels for different surfaces. And finally, the gloves that are very key to have every time you're doing cleaning. We normally wear this when you're doing our commercial cleaning because most of the detergents, as we've explained, have stain removal agents, and the stain removal agents are not very polite or good on our hands. We first get to spot the areas that have stains or the appliances that require to be soaked with detergents, and we start with the walls and go through the walls and notice if there is any stain that needs to be soaked. And for our wall right now here doesn't look very bad, so it can just be cleaned normally. The other part will be the oven. Then the first thing you need to do is remove this. Then use your oven cleaner. Apply generously on the towel. Soak it well. Keep adding more. Keep soaking. Open. Soak inside every part to the farthest end. The next step is to soak the home appliances, and how we do it is to soak with detergent that has not been diluted at all. Why we do that is because most of them are very heavily soiled, and soak the whole appliance one by one. Degreaser, as I said earlier, helps in breaking down the oil particles in the kitchen. You use a scouring pad, put it in a bucket, and the bucket should not have any water at all because water will slow down its effect. And pour enough degreaser on the bucket and get on top of your kitchen top or have a stool, step, and apply degreaser on top of the cabinet all round, soaking it and leaving it and giving it time to soak and melt the oil particles on top. We now get to clean the ceiling, that is from top coming to down. And the ceiling, we clean it with a cobweb remover with a lot of patience, because the dust is very fine. You might not even be able to see it, but it is always there. The next step is to use soap in a bucket, put the multi-purpose detergent, have a scouring pad and a towel together, and some water, or rather good amounts of water, to be able to clean the walls. We normally scrub as we dry, and this helps us to identify if there is any stain that needs special attention. The last part that is left is cleaning the floor. We have a mop bucket that has clean water and no soap. We have a brush that is a hard brush, water, clean water in a bucket, and multi-purpose soap. This is mixed together and used in the scrubbing machine, or rather the commercial machine that we get to scrub the floor with. The floor is clean and it is rinsed. It is rinsed properly with a mop. And this rinsing is done with clean water because we had already used soap, so there is no need of using soap again. Cleaning can never be complete until a disinfectant is used. This applies to all the surfaces, whether floor, appliances, walls, ceiling. We do not dilute it. It's used just the way it is, with just a clean towel, soak it, and wipe all the parts that have been cleaned in the kitchen, from the top to the bottom part. For the floor, we use the mop to do the disinfecting.
Do you want to add some flair to your home and don't know where to start? Tune in next Sunday for more snippets. Last week, we started an interesting conversation with Akinyi on her home ownership journey. Today, we capture the final chapter.
One day we got a letter to say that we've been allocated a house, so the unit and the number of the house. So the house you've been allocated, but it's not yet ready, they're still building. But now I'm sure that
at least you have a house.
I have a house.
Just take us through, how did you pick these premises? What attracted you? It's beautiful, I love the scenery, it's beautiful. But what attracted you here? Because you bought this when it was still under construction.
Yes.
So take us through that journey.
As you know, Nancy, I've known you for quite some time as a friend, as a client as well. I've been able to address you a number of times. And you know my journey, where I started the business as a very small one-man show, and I did everything myself. So along the years, I mean, it's been about 15 years right now, I've learned a number of things. I've made mistakes, I've burnt my fingers, I have gone through what any entrepreneur goes through. I was running Mefa Creations as a brand, where we, for that sharp look, that is our slogan, and also done Mefa Art Center, where I train people with skills. And being a very, very, very focused entrepreneur, I always love challenges. And one of the things that I've spent my money on as a business person is rent. So when you do not make profits, you still have to pay rent. The landlord will never understand that this month I never made any money or anything. You have to pay rent, you have to pay your workers, you have to pay your statutory duties. It's very challenging. And I love challenges too. So 3-4 years ago, I started on a journey of creating a brand that is international, where we go through the systems. We have our products are certified by KEBS. We have a lot of standardization that we have done for this brand for the international markets that we fit in. So I was in a journey of just doing a research, traveling in Europe, America, just to understand how do these big brands, work? How do their shops look like? You just want to imagine this space that you want to get into. And I started doing my branding in terms of the logo and everything. One day when I was driving along this road, Lenana Road, I was from a business meeting. I saw a sign up. This property was coming up with, I'm like, wow, this building looks quite interesting, because it was just pillars. It was a building out of steel. They were not going to have walls. I'm like, it looks interesting. And I took the number, I parked my car. In the spirit, I felt I need to ask these people. So I just parked my car by faith. Parked my car, took the number, and called and said, hey, I want to get a space in that building. And I called whoever I found. I think it was a man called Avinash. And I told him, send me the letter of offer. I did not have money. I didn't have money. I had faith. So he sent me the letter of offer, and I read it, and I'm thinking, wow. 15 million, where am I going to get 15 million from? But on the close it was, you need to pay 20% and then 80% later when the building is coming up. So even the 20% I did not have. But when I saw the property, I chose the office 4D by faith. And I told them, oh, I'll get back to you in 2 weeks. So I started thinking, what am I going to do? So it is purely a journey of faith. Most of my friends that I shared with thought I was crazy. Not many people supported my idea because they thought, you are crazy.
You have small children,
you're
going through school fees.
You're going through school fees. And by then we hadn't moved to the new home yet. We were still renting. So you're like, you don't even have a home of your own and you're getting into this. But because I believed in what I do, because I've run my business as a business.
You know, entrepreneurs sometimes are a bit crazy.
Yeah.
They pick things, they run with them, and nobody else sees, and that's why you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah. So it was quite interesting. It's been quite a journey, and Avinash, I think if those people, they were called King Developers. They sent me all that, and I was now looking for this 20%, and I figured out, where do I get the 20%? I said, I had some Safaricom shares that I bought initially, and I had some 2 pieces of land I bought a while back in Utawala. And what else did I have? A car that I'm driving. So I said, okay, now God, what I'm going to do is to sell my car. I'll use a matatu, sell the 2 pieces of land that I'd appreciated, and at least collect the 20% that is needed. 80% I didn't want to know where it's going to come from.
It will come.
It will come. I was like, so long as I'm in this thing, I said, I have to try. I'd rather die trying than just die seated. So I decided to just try and trust God and just know that I can do it too. I hadn't even looked at the cost of the lawyer's fees and
the valuation, the
insurance,
the mortgage.
I hadn't thought about before even the mortgage. Just to pay the lawyer's fee, and I had to have 3 lawyers. Personally, I chose 2 because I had my own who could go through the documents from the bank and from the property guys. And after paying the 20%, I started the journey of going to my bank.
Hopping from one bank to another.
I tried a bank that I thought would sort me out, but I think because they didn't believe a number of banks didn't believe in my career. They ask you, what do you do? I say, I'm a designer, I make outfits. They say, really? So they did not really trust that I could afford to pay. Then the bank that I bank with, the cooperative bank, I applied a mortgage from them, and it was a tedious process, I must say. But one of the things that I thank God for, that I've been as an entrepreneur, however little money I get from clients, I always banked. Then that gave me a good history with the bank because I bank all my money before I use, So there's always...
The process, it goes to the bank, then you withdraw
it goes through the banks, then I withdraw. And that's something that I've done from quite a long time. So with that, the bank was able to find that this is someone who actually brings in money. But still, they had to still call me and really question, what do you do? I said, I make clothes.
Did they come to your workshop?
Yes, they came to my workshop. They came to just make sure that all these things are okay. And of course, I also got monies I borrowed from other people who I'm supposed to be returning. So it was such a hard process. And at some point, I even had a prayer, a group to pray just for this project, where we call ourselves A-OK prayer room. Like, it was hard. It was really, severally, I felt like I should give up. One of the times I remember when I'd already done the 20%, the bank was taking quite too long to release the money, because the project had dragged a bit, and then I have to reapply. I was like, you know what, it's fine. I almost gave up. It was such a tough journey.
Would you like to share your experience on your home ownership journey? Call on us and we'll be right at your doorstep. Thank you for watching The Property Show. Next Sunday, we continue uncovering hidden gems available in the real estate market. Let's keep this conversation going on our social media platforms. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.